Good day, kids. How are you? I hope that you are feeling great. I am Sir Kim, and welcome to our English class. Today, we'll be talking about writing directions using signal words. Whatever you do, wherever you go, there are always directions to be followed. You should always follow directions to avoid mistakes and accidents. Are you ready to follow directions? Directions may be given in doing something, how to make simple things or activity, how to use things or objects, and how to find places. In other words, directions are guides. Once followed properly, they give positive results. In this lesson, you will learn to do the following. Read and follow directions. Write directions using signal words. Write sentences or paragraphs giving simple directions. Washing your hands is very important during this pandemic to keep you away from diseases. To start with our lesson, let us read and follow the set of instructions in washing our hands properly. Steps in proper hand washing. First, go to your kitchen and find the sink. Second, wet your hands with warm water. Next, get a soap to get rid of germs. Then, scrub the back of your hands while singing the song Happy Birthday to You. Afterwards, rinse with water. Finally, dry your hands with a clean towel. Now, let's answer the following questions orally. Are the directions clearly stated? Are the directions arranged in their order of importance? What signal words were used to show proper sequence of washing hands? What is the last step in washing our hands? Is it easy to follow directions? Directions provide a guide on how to perform an action or to finish an action. Giving and following directions are not only used when locating a certain spot. It can also be found when drinking a doctor's prescribed medicine, accomplishing simple household chores that your parents ask you to do, performing a simple science experiment, and any other activities. Hence, directions are very important because they tell people the things they need to know and how to do a certain task properly and in an orderly manner. Here are some suggestions to follow when writing directions. Number 1. Directions must always be clear. Number 2. The sentences must come in an order that makes sense. Number 3. Make sure to include all necessary information. And lastly, use signal words like first, next, then, afterward, lastly, and finally. Can you read our next example? Did you notice the words boldly written in the paragraph? First, next, then, and lastly are called signal words. Signal words are used in giving the order of the directions. These are also called sequence words. These are the words that signal what is the next step to follow. They are used in giving 3 to 4 steps directions. Now, you may begin answering the learning tasks. Make sure to read carefully and follow the given instructions. Learning task number 1. Number the sentences in the order a sandwich is made. Learning task number 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct signal words to complete the directions. Choose your answers from the given choices inside the parentheses. Learning task number 3. Fill the blanks with the correct signal words to complete the directions. Learning task number 4. Look at the pictures and write 2 to 3 steps directions using signal words. Learning task number 5. Arrange the set of activities on how to cook rice. Do not forget to include the signal words in writing directions. Learning task number 6. Read and understand the situation below. Create your own paper airplane. List down below the steps on how to make a paper airplane. For our final learning tasks, letter A. Read and understand the situation carefully and write down below your response to her on how to get to Kamay ni Jesus. Take note of the following signal words that you need to use in giving directions. Letter B. Read the following topics. Choose one and write the instructions on how to do it. Write the directions in the paragraph form using signal words. Write it on a separate sheet of paper. Number 1. How to clean an aquarium. Number 2. How to fry an egg. Number 3. How to transplant seedling from a plant box to the ground. I hope that you learned how to write directions using signal words. I hope to see you again next week here in our English class.